Hey guys, this is the latest project for my YouTube channel. I should really do some more on it. I just thought I'd do it as to sort of say, never be afraid of trying something. And this was out of necessity. So this is our worktop, which is, or was, this is the table. It was a table. Oh, look at the mark that water left. Look at that. Just because we had some drippage from the roof. Gutted. Have to do that again. So they gave us the wrong worktop, so we sent it back because they sent us a horrible plasticky laminate thing. And I'm kind of clever enough to do most stuff, and I used to do play equipment, building trucks and tractors and all sorts of stuff. And they used to give me a picture and say, "Build that." I used to go, "Yeah, all right." But I'm not a carpenter. I used to have lots of goes. Not a carpenter. This isn't clamped yet, obviously. I've just got to do my biscuits. Quite scary. And if you notice, can you see this? Along here and along there. I was using this and it fell off the bloody, smashed onto the floor and took the corner out. So what this was is like that. It's an old farmhouse table, bits of paint on it, big gouges, all sorts of stuff. So nice bit of markage on there. So it can come up and look like that if you put the time in. We've done an 80 and a 120, so 80 grit first, 120 grit. New route on the corner. This is actually a different size, so we've had a few issues, apart from snapping a corner off. But I just wanted to sort of show that if you think you can do it, have a go. I mean, it cost £120 for the table, this big old pine table. You couldn't buy a slab of 8B, what was it, 8B4, something like that. A slab of pine for that. You just wouldn't be able to buy it. So if you think you can do it, have a go. But do lots of practicing. I mean, I've just done my practicing with my biscuit joiner, get it all set up. Same with every single cut you do. I mean, I use Big Bertha, my big old, I wonder if it's still here. There he is. Check that old girl out. I could do a video just on that thing. She did my long cuts. The rest of it was done with a, get your jig, and just go for it and have a play. You're not gonna. The worst thing that can happen is you break a £150 piece of wood. But that's a pretty good. I mean, there's no clamps on that. That's a pretty good join. I mean, once that's closed in, I don't even think you're going to see that once it's level and clamped. I don't even think that's going to show. And to be honest, once it's all oiled and clamped, it's going to look lovely. So if you think you can do it, then you can. Mind you, I say that, I've done all these measurements from a piece of paper, which is lying around here somewhere. So hopefully my piece of paper measurements are all correct, otherwise we're foobarred. So apart from snapping that corner off, which is amazing, my repair, I can show you my repair. Put you down, I'm afraid, guys. So I had two little mistakes. Are you ready for this one? So this is your routes to put your clamps in, which are down there on the floor. To put your clamps in, and when I came to do one of the routes, the router, the clip wasn't tight. It went thump. You ready for this? Dun 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 dun, boom boom boom. So I've got to get some resin. I'm going to use some 2-part resin and put in that gap to bring it up, because that's not going to take much to go, is it? So I think I might do that in a minute before I do anything else. So when I came to route, it went you can see. So yeah, just mark it. Jigs in there. Mark it, get your jig out, do lots of sample jigs. I think there's a piece of sample jig around here somewhere. There's a piece of sample jig, so I've done some routing. I mean, I've used big routers before, but not for about 10 years I haven't picked a router up properly, a big one. So I did some sample jig work, because I've never used worktop jib. So did some sample work, Done these ones. I've got biscuits to do, a couple of biscuits. I was going to put 3 in, but I think maybe 2 might be enough. I don't know, I might put 1 in on that corner there. And then this corner, this whole corner here, snapped off. Because it fell off my instant worktop bloody fell off, didn't it? And I'd spent like half a day prepping this and getting it all ready, and it fell off, and I was so cross, I lost my temper, and I threw my ear defenders on the floor and smashed them. So I'm literally sat here with this piece of corner, this whole corner snapped off. So me being the genius that I am, we have got inside there a 10mm hole down to about here with a drill bit. Where was it? Probably about there. And then piloted my longest bit into there, and then put a 5B, I don't know, 4,000, a 5B God knows what, screw down through there. One goes in straight down through, so this one goes straight. This one comes off and sort of goes off that way. So all I've got to do is just be a bit careful, and obviously I glued it and I've just sanded it and made good. I mean, you're not going to see this edge because it's going to be buried. You're not going to see any of that. So I don't think I've done too bad a job, considering I'm not chippy, as it were. But God, I couldn't say carpenter, the guy that I worked with, even though I was building the same shit he was, you're not carpenter, you're no carpenter. So we're going to, I've got to clean all this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to clean it all, wipe it all down, because I'm going to have to, this is the next thing, I've got some tung oil, so I'm going to have to take it into the kitchen, because this kitchen's only as wide as that, so it's only a tiny kitchen. So I'm going to have to take it in, cut the sink hole up there, because obviously once I cut a big hole out the middle, it's probably going to snap if I try and carry it. So I'm going to have to take it up, get it in there, cut it, and then cut the sinkhole out. Cut the sinkhole out about there. And then I'm going to tung oil, rather than Danish oil. So I'm really cross about that. Look at that, that's amazing. It's only water that's run off. So yeah, I'll give it another sand in a minute, and then give it a wipe down, do my biscuits, and then that's it. So I just sort of show you, if you think you can do it, go ahead and have a pop.